Good evening, everybody. Now, I'm not entirely sure if anybody is going to join me live tonight. It is obviously New Year's Eve, and loads of people are going to be out on the town having a drink as they should be. But unfortunately, some of us just don't do that anymore. It's too much for my psyche to even consider being out on the drink anymore. So here I am in the house doing my final live of 2019, probably entirely on my own and to myself. I care not a jot, as Billy Connolly would have said. I care not a jot. Here I am. I've shown up because I've committed to show up to you guys, and that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to talk away to myself on this week's theme throughout every post on all of my platforms has been the benefits of coaching. Because obviously I have just launched my website and my new coaching program. So for those of you that don't know me, my name is Mandy Nicholson, and I am a women's creative genius consultant. And I help innovative female entrepreneurs step by step, taking them by the hand to actually work on their own mindset, get rid of their limiting beliefs and their self-confidence. Hey, somebody's here. Hi, Rachel. And take them through to launching a really successful creative business, because it's a process, and it's a process that needs a step-by-step guide if you are not sure what to do. There are so many creative women out there right now who are struggling with their creative businesses. And I'm not talking just about artists. It covers a multitude of things. Creativity is a huge spectrum. And there are lots of women who are at-home workers or with small businesses and not taking the money that they deserve to be taking, because we all deserve to be abundant. And that is now my mission in life, because it's what I've done this year. I've put all of my 30 years of experience and my 10 years of self-employment into this coaching program. Hi, Beryl. You all right? So that I can help other creative women to be successful, wealthy, and abundant. So 2020, it is my mission to take creative women like me through this process and enable them to have a really abundant, successful creative business. So that's what I'm doing. So that's why I've showed up here tonight, because I want to talk about the benefits of coaching. So obviously I'm a coach. I'm going to say it's beneficial, but I have been covering coaching for the last couple of days on my posts and will continue to do so through the week, because I really want to tell a story about the power of coaching, because it is transformative. On your own, you can only achieve so much. If you're reading books and you are trying hard to develop yourself, move yourself forward, and you are studying and you're doing all those great things, and I've done all those great things, honestly, they take time, B, there's nobody to ask, and C, you're just going to have to go trial and error trying it on your own. And you have the potential to improve both personally and professionally and in your business by around about 20% by following that sort of path. By engaging a coach, you could see results of in excess of 70 to 80% improvement in your business, in your personal performance, in your life, in your wealth. And that's a fact. And actually, even a bad coach is better than no coach. Yes, I said that. A bad coach is better than no coach. But seriously, and let's be serious, if you are stuck personally, if you are stuck financially, if you are stuck in your business and it's not moving forwards and it's not growing to the point that you really think it's able to grow or you want it to grow, if you are stuck in your love life, even in diet and exercise, a coach is going to give you so much better results than you trying to do it alone. Honestly, I know this. A great coach is going to help you get results. When I worked in retail, we always worked to a set of KPIs, key performance indicators, and they are everywhere. They are the measures of success. So I'm going to take sport as an example, because in sport, it's really common to have a really good coach. And sportsmen and women achieve fantastic results by having a great coach. So let's look at their KPIs, shall we? The key performance indicators for sports people who work with coaches. It's the norm and it's common. They have increased speed, and that increased speed leads them to more success. And the more success then leads them to gold medals, participation in Olympic Games. Yeah, that's what happens with a good coach with a sports person that may be a runner or a triathlon or a swimmer. Yeah, a great coach will increase their speed, increase their performance, increase their KPIs, increase their capabilities until they reach their ultimate goal, which may be a gold medal for the UK or another country. In football, there's always a coach in football. Often they get sacked if they're not performing, but there's always a coach in football. And their KPIs are A, which league they're in, B, where they are in the league, and then C, how much money their club is earning because of their performance. So there's the KPIs in sport, and it goes right throughout sport. My husband is watching darts at the moment, and I'm sure all of those darts players have coaches. They don't just go down the pub, play darts and then end up in the World Championships. There's a structure. And yet we see coaching in life and business as an expense. And I don't want you to think of it as an expense or a cost. I want you to think of it as an investment. So if you wanted to get fit and lose weight, and lots of us do, including me, yeah, then is it an investment or is it a cost if you hire a coach? So if you hire a coach, you are going to get an improvement in your health and well-being. So for me, that's an investment, and a really, really good investment. So why wouldn't you do that? If you want your business to improve, why wouldn't you hire a business coach? On your own, you may be stuck at this place. However, with a coach, you could take it beyond your even imagination. If you wanted to find your perfect partner, there are coaches out there that can help you to become a better version of yourself in order to find your perfect partner. If you want to find your perfect job, there are coaches that can help you do that. There are loads of coaches out there, and this is the problem in this industry of coaching. Everybody is selling themselves as a coach. But it's like anything in life, and I've covered this on other posts this week and in the last few weeks, is if you were going to purchase a car, yeah, you would go and test drive a few. So if you're going to hire a coach, wouldn't you really investigate the person, their qualifications, what they've done in the past, whether you resonate with them? You're not just going to go and buy from the first guy who pops up and says, well, I can change your life. It's me, I'm the one. Come and pay me lots of money and I will change your life. So my top tips, the benefits of hiring a coach are enormous in any walk of life, anywhere you want to see an improvement. Okay. What I've done when I've created my coaching program is I've specialized. I wanted to specialize, and I'm a coach with 6 coaching qualifications. Okay, so I'm an NLP coach, I'm a life coach, I'm a leadership coach, I'm a confidence coach. I've even got therapeutic art coaching and shamanic art, which I'm doing at the moment, and coaching for relaxation. So I've got loads of coaching qualifications. But I wanted to specialize because I've also got a lot of experience in business that a lot of other coaches may not have. I've been successful in my own businesses over the last 10 years in 3 different businesses, and I was successful in the retail industry. So I bring that along to coaching, and I specifically this year wanted to follow my dream and go back to being the creative woman that I knew I was. I have avoided doing it because of fear. And I found the courage to do it this year. And I found the courage to put all of that knowledge and experience into a program that helps specifically creative women to be able to move their business from where it is now, even if it's just an idea and it's not a business yet, to being successful. So if that's you, then you should talk to me. However, if you want to lose weight, you should go and talk to a coach that can help you with that, because I'm not going to help you with that. I won't, not that I wouldn't be able to, but it's not what I want to specialize in, and it's not what I'm advertising that I'm a specialist in. If you want a life coach to improve all areas of your life, then you need to go and hire a life coach, but you need to find a good one. If you want to meet your perfect partner, you go and find somebody to work with to do that. So the benefits of coaching are huge, but it's your duty to A, make the decision to do it, and that's an important decision. And I personally have invested £9,000 in a really good quality premium business coach this year to help me to get my premium business off the ground. I don't see that as a cost. I see that as a huge investment, and that will be paid back tenfold once my business gets up and running fully. Now, I signed my first client 2 months before I even launched the business. I talk about it all the time. It's my passion. It's my mission in life to help creative women now. I'm absolutely fed up with this myth of the poor artist or the poor potter or the poor creative woman who just makes a few pence making cards in her home or doing crafts in her home, and she makes maybe £50 a week from it. That's a myth now. You can make so much more money, but you've got to know how. But the first step is deciding to make the investment. I've worked with coaches for the last 20 odd years, consistently throughout my lifetime. And what I've found is those times where I haven't been working with a coach, I have been less successful. I have not had the same results, and my life has just gone at this level. I've not had any major peaks in it. It's when I've worked with somebody that I've seen the biggest successes in my life. And I've had some real downs in my life as well. And I think one of those was where I wasn't working with a coach. It was 10 years ago when I had my series of unfortunate events, which I've talked about in my book. I wasn't working with a coach. I was stuck in an unhappy marriage. I was making bad decisions about money and with family members that led me to losing everything, absolutely everything. But do you know what the first thing I did was when I'd lost everything? I started to turn it around and be positive again, and I started to try and do it on my own. And within a couple of years, I realized that I was only having small gains and I needed some big performance. And in order to get some big performance, I had to invest in myself. And that meant working with somebody again. So remember, in the last 10 years, I've gone from being bankrupt and having nothing to buying my house for cash in October of this year, which I'm sitting in now. So what was the difference? The difference was I made the decision to work with somebody and invest in myself. And you can do that too, but it's only you that can make the decision. So this week, all this week, I am making posts about coaching, because I think if it's not something you've ever done, it's not something you understand fully. If you are sitting there struggling in your business, wanting more and wanting more in your life, you want wealth, you want abundance, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with wealth and abundance. It's a good thing, because you can do so much more good if you are wealthy and abundant. You can put that back into society, you can create jobs, you can give to charities, you can support causes. There's so much good you can do when you yourself are abundant. So I don't ever see money as a negative thing. I see it as a really positive thing. And the only way you're going to get massive increases is where you invest in yourself. So that was my final live of the year on having launched my business, my dream business, my passion business, my lifestyle business that I have wanted for so long and never had the courage to actually take the step and do. And I've done it this year. And I had a Spotlight Sunday on Mibba Durham Group on Sunday, where I talked to the lovely ladies of Mibba Durham throughout the day about my journey. And this time last year, folks, this very time last year, I was still doing wills and estate planning. And this was just not even an idea that had formed in my head. It was my husband that pushed me to it. He gave me my easel for Christmas, my desktop easel. Let's see if you can see it. Yes, you can. Look behind me there. That little easel up against the wall next to the phone. That's the very desktop easel that my husband bought me for Christmas last year and said, stop talking about it and just do it. So I did. I started drawing. And then I started painting, and I was loving it and realised I was still good at it, and I'd not lost any of the ability. And that over the year has formed, and obviously I've written my book as well, so I've gone fully back into my creative self, and it's been a real joy, an absolute bliss and joy for me. I can't tell you how much. So to then come up with this program and put my life's work into it, it's taken me the full year to develop this, and it is my life's work. It's 30 years of knowledge. It's my life's work in this program. Has been an absolute dream. And I'll tell you what I've been doing today. I've been actually filming and recording audio and writing content for a new money mindset course that I'm going to be adding to my portfolio of coaching programs. And then there's the Life I Won mindset course coming on board. Then there'll be a marketing course. So there'll be lots of other courses being added to the website and the coaching program. Some of them will be just online courses that you can buy and do yourself, but there's loads of value and content within them at massive amounts. So if you can't afford to engage a coach, you can engage a coach remotely and online these days, and that's great. It's fantastic. The online world, it's never been easier to be able to get a message to people and help them. So a coach doesn't have to be one-to-one. Online programs are great. So I hope you, at this point, coming to the end of 2019, where I have created and I'm now running my dream business, I hope that 2020, in 1 year's time, when you are sat there on New Year's Eve, that you have achieved something as amazing and as fulfilling and as joyous as I have managed to achieve this year, because it feels like the ultimate goal of my life has been achieved. And that's a great feeling. So you've got 12 months now to change your life. You've got 12 months. You've got the gift of 12 months going into a new decade in 2020. And if I did it and went from being a wills and estate planner to having what I've got now, you can do it too. I know you can. It's completely possible. Have a wonderful new year. Go out and drink too much. Stay up too late. Have a wonderful time. Set some goals and really go for it big in 2020. And if you're a creative lady and you need help, you know where I am. I wish you all the love and all the joy and all the very best in the coming decade. And I'll speak to you in a week about whatever topic I decide I'm doing next week. Goodbye, everybody, and I'll speak to you soon.